348 Tennessee. Yeah, we got a copy on you. Yeah, we're talking on a Cobra 142. How's it making it?
Oh, it's crystal clear. It sounds real good over here, man. I'd take the knobs off of it so you didn't tempted to monkey with it anymore.
Yeah, Roger Dodger on that. Yeah, we just tuned her up. We're going to put this guy on eBay, but we're making a quick video, so you're going to be on YouTube. How's that sound? That sounds great. All right, you got a personal Bruce over here in Seattle. Hey guys, it's Bruce here again. Pico Radios. Multi-part video we'll be making on this HyGain upgrade. How to take a 23 channel HyGain sideband radio, upgrade it to go above 40. All the good sidebands up there. You can't talk on these things below channel 23 much, can you? Channel 16, I guess. Okay, so in this portion, we're going to go over how I plan on attacking this butcher job of a conversion that I found in one of these radios. I think I've showed you this here in another video that these guys have a PLL card, not a chip. It's a flip-flop setup. Yeah, you can kind of see the traces in there. They don't use very many of the pins. Things are flipping and flopping depending on the channel knob. What they did is they added an extra flip-flop in there and basically cut the trace here on one of these chips, and yeah, they just basically switching in and out this extra flop to get an extra flip. Pretty funny, right? But what they did here, some kind of crazy wiring. I get this part here, the switch coming up here, but some extra wires, maybe they just decided to do it that way. But they ripped off the foil backing and heated it up and butchered this thing. Look at that. It technically works, but what I'm going to do is build a daughter board and make my own card that will just go right in there. Now I'm going to do that on this guy. That's a virgin card. And we'll go over that with you. If you see there, it's unplugged. You got to unplug both of these cables. Move this one out of the way a little bit. Yeah. Get it there, one-handed. Yeah, good job. Okay, so here's the two cards. This is what they look like on the back. And yeah, you can kind of see the virgin one and the butchered one. So I'll give you another update soon. The quick and dirty lowdown is here between pins 6 and 14. They cut the trace and switched it on and off, and then injected the signal in here to the other flip-flop. Alright, in this part of the video we're going to go over what I found in this chip. I made a little crude schematic on how it's wired up. Not necessarily how I would do it, but you gotta start with what works, I guess. So what you'll see here, yeah, It's a little sloppy, but it's the chip upside down. You can see it only has a 1.2K resistors. You can see they switched it on and off a little odd, I thought, but anyway, it works. There it goes to pin 1 of the Molex connector on the top, and then right here they cut the trace, and yeah, basically you're switching that in and out of the circuit. Here you can see a little more detailed if you look at this board in reference for you folks. There's the top of the board, there's that top Molex connector, there's that pin 1 that we're going to connect to, I call it point A. Here on IC 303 you can see there they cut the trace between pins 6 and 14. So there's pin 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And basically then you're going to be putting the switch between those 2 points. The other wire gets connected onto the board, so you see here, to the traces that's actually got the board number on it. And you'll see that right here. Alright. So what we've done here is, here's my daughter board. It's going to be kind of simple. As you can see here, I have the flip-flop mounted right in the center, and I've drilled a hole in this guy for mounting purposes. Now check this out. It's going to go right here. This little tab here is used to secure these cards down. So I'm going to just get this guy right on here. It's going to be nice and secure. No worries. Alright, that's the end of this part. Let's see what comes next. Okay, here we go. This board is not a virgin board any longer. Yeah, check this out. Here you go, between pins 6 and 14, we've cut the trace. And you can kind of see here, I've taken my marker and I've marked the 4 spots that I'm going to attach my wires to. Right there on the top Molex connector. Over here on this long guy by the model number, and then the 2 points that we just cut. Getting close. We'll see if this works. Alright, here's my 4 points on the board. You can see the 2 wires in between the cut and the trace here on IC 303 between pins 6 and 14. Alright, those wires are going to get wired up to a switch with a little daughter board. You see that real soon. Alright, so here we see the original board. It came in on another radio I got. I had this mod. Yeah, it's a real cool mod I've never seen, using a flip-flop chip. It's definitely a hack-up job, right? But hey, it works. That was the important thing. So over here you're going to see what my version of this project looks like, or turned out I should say. Alright, so here's the PLL board. There's actually 5 wires connected to this. Little ground wire there you gotta have, plus these 4. And we just had to make one little cut to the circuit board. You run over here to this flip-flop chip, little 1.5 k ohm resistor there, and this comes over here to this on-off switch, 2 position, up or down. We're going to get that in there. We'll show you. Alright, this should be the last part of the PLL mod of a HyGain Utopia 623. These are great old radios made in the early 70s, it turns out. They made them for about 3 years. They were a hybrid radio, way ahead of their time. Nice tube amplifier, solid state design. They even had a PLL circuit. Yeah, there are only 23 channels though. That was the bummer. So as you can see here, I have finished the mod we've been looking at. Guy fits here, nice and secure by that screw. As you can see, there's only a chip, 1 resistor, and 5 wires and a switch down there. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got the HyGain turned on to channel 9. Let's see if we got some static out there. Oh yeah. Okay. Turn it over to my test station here. And what you're going to see here on my 2-tone generator, I have a frequency counter mounted to that, so I can monitor the TX. This one's off frequency a bit, but that's not what we're here for. Okay, right now the unit's set to channel 9 with the switch up. With the switch down, there you go. Channel 2706. So that's channel 9. If you hear my generator over here, it's set on the channel 9. And we got the position in the down. If I go up, now that's channel 38. Nice, huh? And if we crank up the knob a bit, that's 23 on the knob. And over here, it takes us up to channel 57. Yeah, I was playing around with the pins a little bit on that board. Yeah, if you remove like pins 8, 9, whatever that was, it would go up another step. But these radios aren't really designed to be that broadbanded, so there's no need. Here we got, 57. That's a few above channel 40 even. So that's all we're gonna need. Let's see how the RX is on this. Okay. And there's channel 23. There's channel 57. It should start to get a little more sensitive as I go down. So what you have to do here after this is tune up the receive cans there. You see those 3 cans? Yeah, you have to tune those to get them broadbanded so you have good receive on channel 1 and channel 57. Anyway, this really turned out pretty good. All you Utopia fans there. Yeah, I think this is pretty cool, huh? Alright, we got some more work to do on this, obviously, but this one's pretty cool. 73 is Be Cool and see ya.